Hey guys, how's it going? All right, time for a little update on the shop rig. So this is a 8-foot. This would be our kind of our standard 8-foot, and the interior layout would be the same as if you do a 6.5. It'll shrink a little right there between the car door and entry door, and then I'll show you on the inside what would shrink there. So waiting on Bamboo, should have it hopefully by the end of the week. So all these spots, all the faces, tops, top, face, will be Bamboo. Using a nice amber Bamboo, and then we'll have cushions back here. Then the table will be right there, drop down to a bed. But this can be just kind of a little preview there. I've just got these two pieces in there for right now. There's a piece that spans across, and that allows to go king size bed with north-south sleeping without having the cab over too far out. Adds a lot more storage, and that middle piece could be removed if need be. So I've got lights just temporarily hooked up. We're gonna start wiring here hopefully in a couple days, but let's take a look a little closer. So it's really hard to tell inside here, but we did the powder coat custom. It matches the shop truck, the powder coat on the bumpers, and it's really close to the trim on the truck. So again, it's hard to tell inside here. When the light hits it, it's gonna be real sweet. I'm gonna do some graphics like we done the last one, but we've got the flush windows tinted that we've been using, the Eurovision. Love these things. Same as the hatches, and we just haven't put the door in yet, but the door is the same that we always use. So again, these are just in place for now. I've got some stuff to do before they final go in. The fridge is a 70 quart. It'll be on Timbo Tusk slider and have a Bamboo face. Of course, like I said, Bamboo everywhere. Really excited about the overhead storage. Tons of storage. It's a great place to run wiring, lighting. So like the solar will come through the roof over there, and we'll be able to run it over, and power's going to come right down here. And we've got a nice piece that goes up to it right there, so you can run wiring, and it'll also have some plugs, USB ports, stuff like that. There'll be a hatch in the countertop right here to access storage and also access fuse panel. We might have a couple other things mounted here. Sink will be right here. Over here, we've just got storage right by the door. Good place to put dirty shoes, jackets, whatnot. So as you can see on the outside, we've got a U-shaped dinette that'll have Bamboo table here. That'll have Lagoon style table mount right here. And then of course wraparound cushions, drop down to a bed. These windows are the 500 by 1200s, real wide. They're perfect for this kind of interior. Gives you enough cushion on the back, gives you enough height there between the overhead cabinets and the shade. Same ones we always use. Under, I don't know what you want to call that, under cabinet lighting, I guess. So we're running it all the way around. We've got a light up here that's adjustable. At night, it'd be nice just to turn that one off. It'll be on its own switch, and just have these on. You can dim them down. I've even got some colored lights just for fun. Waiting on some more track, but this is track we've used before for lighting, so it's gonna wrap. I ran out right there, so it's gonna wrap around there and then back up. So it'll be on its own power source, so you can have these lights on themselves. You can dim them down, or you can run them with everything else. So there'll be 3 different light options. So when those, it's kind of dark in here, but when those are on, this will be super bright in here. Won't be running anything down the ceiling, so it'll be nice and clean and look good. I'm probably gonna eventually put an air conditioner right there and a max air fan up here, but I was gonna wait for layout with this interior. So I mentioned if we do a 6.5, the short bed model of this, if few things will shrink. So we would lose, this storage would go away. For 6.5 foot, I believe we're just gonna have the 2 benches with the table in the middle. We won't have the storage there, but still plenty of space for seating. The same as this actually, because you kind of lose spot and, you know, leg room and everything. And then this area will shrink a little bit. This will shrink that way. These will probably go away, but everything else will stay the same. If you're curious about the options for interiors, so the base option for the interior would be galley, benches, and front bench, which is water storage, and you've got a bunch of other storage. Upgrades will be the wraparound overhead storage and the whole front piece that adds to north to south, which you can see from the back, but we'll get close. So this is a king size bed. We did stretch the cab over to, I think we're at 68 inches, and then we made up the difference here. Should see some pretty good progress before Christmas, before we're waiting on, we got some panels showing up, I think next week, into this week, first next week for the next build. So trying to crank some on the shop build while we're waiting for the next orders, and then next orders. So staying busy, keeping them going, and it's gonna be a cool build. We're excited to share it and get it going. I think this will be a great option. Really put a lot of thought into the layout and use of space. So yeah, thanks for checking it out. If you got any questions on it, always reach out on social medias. Email's the best, info@bisonoverland.com. See ya.